Before we begin, if you care about truth, justice, and honoring the lives of those taken too soon, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. These stories deserve to be heard. There are some people who light up a room not because they seek the spotlight, but because they carry something rare, a fearless pursuit of truth. Sarah Libby Greenhalgh was one of those people. A fierce journalist, an award-winning photographer, a lover of animals, and a loyal friend, Sarah wasn't afraid to ask the hard questions, even when the answers made people uncomfortable. She didn't flinch from controversy. She stood in it, with her camera in one hand and a pen in the other, determined to tell the stories that mattered. But on a quiet July morning in 2012, that voice was silenced in the most violent, chilling way. What could drive someone to kill a woman like Sarah? What secrets did she uncover? Or what relationships might have spiraled into something darker than anyone imagined? In the quiet, rolling hills of Upperville, Virginia, where horse farms stretch across the landscape and life moves at a leisurely pace, a shocking crime shattered the serenity of this close-knit community. On July 9, 2012, the body of 48-year-old journalist Sarah Libby Greenhalgh was discovered in her burning cottage. But this was no tragic accident. Sarah had been murdered. Today, we delve into the life of a fearless reporter, the mysterious circumstances surrounding her death, and the haunting questions that remain unanswered. This is the story of Sarah Libby Greenhalgh. Sarah Libby Greenhalgh was born on March 21, 1964, in Potomac, Maryland, to parents Sarah and William Greenhalgh. Alongside her sister, Kate, Sarah's early years were marked by a deep love for animals, especially horses. The family's move to a horse farm in Poolesville, Maryland, allowed Sarah to immerse herself in equestrian life, a passion that would stay with her throughout her life. But Sarah's interests extended beyond the stables. A gift from her grandmother, a simple Brownie camera, ignited a lifelong passion for photography. She had an eye for detail and a knack for capturing the essence of her subjects, skills that would later define her career. At just 12 years old, Sarah's adventurous spirit led her to travel alone to Nairobi, Kenya, to visit a friend. This bold journey was a testament to her independence and courage, traits that would become hallmarks of her character. Sarah's education reflected her diverse interests. She attended Oldfield School in Glencoe, Maryland, known for its strong academic and equestrian programs. Later, she pursued journalism at Columbia University, setting the stage for a career that combined her love for storytelling and photography. Sarah's professional journey was as dynamic as her personality. She worked for several publications, including freelancing for the Washington Post and contributing to the Chronicle of the Horse. Her photography graced the pages of Time, Vanity Fair, the Washington Post, the New York Times, and Fortune magazine. A testament to her talent and dedication. Go ahead and click the subscription button, leave a comment and share to encourage what we do. By 2012, Sarah was a reporter for the Winchester Star in Virginia, covering a range of topics from sports and entertainment to government affairs. Colleagues described her as a force of nature, someone who was unafraid to ask tough questions and pursue the truth relentlessly. Her commitment to journalism was unwavering, and she was known to fight for her stories to make the front page. Sarah's fearless approach to reporting earned her respect and admiration, but it also meant she wasn't afraid to make enemies if it meant uncovering the truth. On the evening of July 8, 2012, Sarah posted a cryptic message on Facebook. Going to be sleeping with the window wide open. Now if bad SH, crazy boy would just leave me alone. We'll get some much needed rest because tomorrow is Monday and I got a ton of work to do. This post would later become a crucial piece of evidence in the investigation into her death. The next morning at approximately 8:08 a.m., an off-duty firefighter noticed smoke rising from Sarah's cottage in Upperville. Firefighters arrived swiftly and extinguished the flames, but inside, they discovered Sarah's body. She had suffered a gunshot wound to the neck, and the fire appeared to have been set deliberately to destroy evidence. The Fauquier County Sheriff's Office launched an intensive investigation. Sarah's final Facebook post led them to focus on a man she referred to as Batch, Crazy Boy, John Kearns, a 50-year-old auto body worker with whom Sarah had been romantically involved. Witnesses reported hearing a heated argument between Sarah and Kearns the night before her death. Kearns claimed the injuries on his fists were from martial arts training, but investigators were skeptical. He also deleted emails exchanged with Sarah, raising further suspicion. Despite these red flags, there was insufficient physical evidence to charge Kearns. No signs of a violent struggle were found on his person or in his vehicle, and the lack of concrete forensic evidence left the case at a standstill. If you are yet to hit the subscription button, do well to hit it now, leave a comment and share to encourage what we do. Sarah's death sent shockwaves through the Upperville community and the journalism world. Her colleagues at the Winchester Star were devastated, struggling to comprehend the loss of a friend and dedicated reporter. Her mother, Sarah Libby Greenhalgh, was particularly affected. At 95 years old, she couldn't fathom who would want to harm her daughter. The pain of losing Sarah was compounded by the lack of justice and closure. Over a decade later, Sarah's murder remains unsolved. The case has been featured in true crime documentaries, including an episode of People magazine Investigates, titled A Story to Die For, which aired on Investigation Discovery. Despite renewed public interest, no new leads have emerged. The lack of charges against John Kearns continues to frustrate those who knew Sarah, and her family and friends still seek answers. If Sarah's story has moved you, please consider subscribing to our channel. Your support helps us continue to shed light on unsolved cases and honor the memories of those who have been lost. Sarah Greenhalgh's legacy lives on through her impactful journalism and the memories shared by those who knew her. Her fearless pursuit of the truth and her dedication to her craft continue to inspire journalists and truth seekers alike. Her story serves as a poignant reminder of the dangers journalists can face and the importance of seeking justice for victims of unsolved crimes. Sarah Libby Greenhalgh was more than a journalist. She was a passionate storyteller, a devoted friend, and a beloved daughter. Her untimely death left a void in the lives of many and a mystery that remains unsolved. As we reflect on her life and the circumstances of her death, we are reminded of the importance of perseverance in the pursuit of justice. Thank you for joining us in remembering Sarah Greenhalgh. If you have any information related to her case, please contact the Fauquier County Sheriff's Office. If you found this story as heartbreaking and haunting as we did, please consider subscribing to Dark Matters TV. We tell the stories others are too afraid to touch. Real crimes, real victims, real darkness. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and help us bring truth to light, one case at a time.